Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Kindly turn off all cell phones. The taking of flash photography is strictly prohibited. And now, please welcome Oprah Winfrey.
I'm so excited to tell you about this movie. It has kept me up for days thinking about it. The songs going in and out of my head, the acting, the music, it defines sensational. I'm telling you, you will be dazzled. I want you to meet the Dreamgirls. Bringing the Tony Award-winning musical sensation to the big screen, Dreamgirls follows the rise and fall of a 1960s girl group on their quest for fame.
What you need is a break. I'm here to give it to you.
You swear?
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Oscar winner Jamie Foxx delivers as Curtis Taylor, an ambitious manager with his eye on the prize.
Y'all gonna stay here and open your own act.
Did you say our own act?
1, 2, 3, hit me!
Eddie Murphy is back and hitting the high notes. As smooth-talking James Thunder Early. 9-time Grammy winner Beyonce plays Dina Jones, a backup singer whose awe-inspiring beauty quickly thrusts her to center stage.
Effie, Dina's gonna sing lead.
What do you mean? I always sing lead. You don't need me. All you care about is her bony ass.
In a fierce and incredible breakthrough performance, American Idol finalist Jennifer Hudson brings down the house. And Anika Noni Rose rounds out the dreams in this spectacular movie event. Welcome, Jamie Foxx and Beyonce! Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, all right. So this audience saw Dreamgirls last night. What'd you think? Yes. No, I heard that you all stood up at the end of the movie and gave the movie a standing ovation. Fantastic. So I heard that you would do this movie for a quarter.
I didn't, you know what? You look at the way we do business right now, and everybody's about, you know, how much money you're going to make, and, you know, I'm with that, too.
Yep.
About, you know, getting the money. But, you know, when this project was coming along, it was like, well, who's going to be in it? Who's going to be in it? When I heard that Beyonce was involved, when I heard that Eddie Murphy was involved, you go to yourself, look, it doesn't matter how much money you get paid. You want to be part of history. This is what's going to be put in that time capsule that people are going to look back and see this movie, and this is going to develop their culture. This is going to be a piece that they can look back and say, wow, do you remember that time when this and that? And all of the greats got together, because you cannot look at Beyonce and say, how much talent does this woman possess?
How much talent? So I heard you were the first person cast, right?
Yes, I was. I was Extremely excited when I heard this was actually gonna be a film, because I've been hearing about Dreamgirls, a musical, since I was 16. And the second my choreographer, Frank, saw me, he told me, "You're Dina." And I was like, "Who is Dina?" So I've been preparing for this role without even knowing.
How did it come to you? Did they call you? Did they send you a script? What happened?
They came to my rehearsal, Destiny's Child. We were doing our last tour, and I think they were surprised because I'm not sure if the director ever saw me perform live. And after he saw the performance, he was concerned that I could play young Dina, because on the stage I'm so different. I'm so strong and really powerful. Thank you.
Sexy.
And he was concerned, so I did a screen test, and I was the first person.
And did I hear that during the movie they kept telling you to hold back, to pull it back, to pull it back?
Well, vocally, definitely, because for Dina, that was the easiest part. I didn't have to, Dina had a very soft voice, and she didn't have a lot of soul, so I couldn't grunt, I couldn't growl, I couldn't sing how I wanted to until Listen, which is, that important moment.
One of the reasons people are going to, I just know you're going to love this movie, and it crosses all races, all economic backgrounds. It's for everybody, and it's because you walk out of the theater feeling like, didn't you feel like this? Like anything is possible. Anything is possible. And how did you relate to that, Beyonce?
A lot of the things that happened to Dina has happened to me in my life. I started out Destiny's Child and became a solo artist. But it's also very, very different from my life. I was nervous in the beginning because I didn't want people to think I was Dina, because we are very, very different.
Well, I heard you were also nervous when you had to kiss Jamie.
I wasn't nervous when I had to kiss Jamie. I know I've done on-screen kisses before, and every time it makes you a little uncomfortable. I'm a singer first, so I still have to get used to that. But he was very professional, and I had to look at it. I had to look at it as Dina kissing Curtis. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it too.
Yes.
Definitely. And I see your parents. I don't want to get. I see your father out there like this.
Well, the musical performances in Dreamgirls are spectacular, and I told my producers we had to show this scene with Jamie singing. This scene stayed in my head. When I first saw you.
You were my dream, all the things I never knew. You were my dream, who could believe they could ever come true? And who would believe the world would believe in my dreams too? When I first saw you, I said, oh my, that's my dream.
I know. We haven't seen, first of all, I heard you would only do one take. Is that true?
I only did one take on the music.
On the music.
The reason being is because Curtis isn't an artist, and I didn't want him to come off like he was a singer. So when we went into the studio, I went straight to the booth and said I wanted to be just kind of like, unpolished, because if he comes off like he's singing, then that's a different thing. I wanted to be completely Curtis, who was a guy who really probably wanted to be the artist, wanted to be the singer, but since he couldn't, everything was always just coming up a little bit short, and that's why you see how, his little toughness comes out.
Yeah, a little toughness comes out. So when you were doing that scene, I was saying nobody's had more changes. The only person that had more changes, I believe, is Diana Ross in Mahogany.